Hi. Just wanted to share with you a little something about fear and focus. So yesterday I had a massage at the resort that I work at. I get a discount and I had a gift card. I'm like, all right, I don't take care of myself well enough. I don't take time for self-care. So Sunday I am doing an 80-minute deep tissue sports massage. So I went there all ready to be relaxed. I'm like, what's that? And it was lovely, get all in the, warm room and ready to go. I'm like, let's go, let's relax. And as soon as my eyes were closed, my brain went doing spreadsheets, budgets. I'm quitting my job. My income ends in 3 weeks. Let's see, how much are my bills? How much are my income? And I spent that entire time freaking out in my head about budgets and my income and my life and how to make my businesses profitable and what happens if they're not profitable for 6 months, 8 months, a year. And I couldn't wait for the massage to be over so that I could leave and start to work on the actual spreadsheet that was building up in my mind. And came home. Thank you for the massage. It was really great. Got to go. Totally pointless massage at that point. Came home, started running numbers, started working on things, worked myself into a tizzy. Asked some advice, got some advice. Some of it did not serve me. Some of it didn't sit well. And I just ended up in a total fear circle spiral, and sad, freaked out, terrified that I was going to ruin everything, terrified that I was ruining everything and that I'd made a big mistake. And I ended up having dinner with my dear friend Oscar, my friend Jordan, upstairs in my building. And I arrived with dinner. I'm like, I got 35 minutes and I got to get back to work. I was just all spun up in a total fear crisis state. And I've been battling this since I quit my job, which I know is the right thing to do, and decided to build these businesses, which I know is the right thing to do. There are these moments where I fall into this trap of fear and focusing on all of these unknowns and playing out worst case scenarios. And so I proceeded to ruin dinner by word vomiting all my fears, all my worries, all the things that I couldn't figure out. And finally, I was spent. And I looked at my dear friend and I just, I broke. And I said, tell me everything's gonna be okay. And he just said, it's impossible for you to screw this up. Which I didn't believe, but he just kept saying it. And then he just said, you're changing lives. You've changed my life. And at breakfast, we were talking on Saturday about how this boot camp has changed our lives. And I stopped and I said, oh, breakfast. I didn't get to go to community breakfast. The group goes to breakfast on Saturday after boot camp, and I can't go. I have to go work at the Carillon, and so Oscar takes everyone. And he started talking about the people that were at breakfast and how great they are. And we started talking about, like, oh my gosh, we're so glad this new guy, John, came in. He's just this bright light of energy, and I love that he's coming in with these other just new faces, and we're always having these new beautiful bright souls coming. And as we're talking about that fear and all of that was over here, and all of a sudden I was focused on the people and the hearts. It was as if Oscar saw me looking over here and he went, look over here. And what's over here is real people, hearts, lives, a tangible space where I can bring everything that I have and love on and give and encourage and cheer. That is why I'm here. That's what I'm doing. The rest of it works itself out. Over here is fear of what ifs and failures and worst case scenarios, and it stops my momentum. It stops me from my mission. I can't see them while I'm looking here. I cannot focus on them, and I have been looking here too much. They're right here, they're showing up. I used to come to that beach and say, it's not about me, what do I have to offer? And lately I've been, I gotta make this work. I gotta make this work. And I've ignored what's right in front of me. And it was such a huge lesson. Fear stops progress. Fear ruins your mission. Fear is just imagining outcomes that you have no guarantee is gonna happen, and most likely will not. And it steals from the present steals all the joy out of the present. Some future idea that may never happen. What a tragedy. What a tragedy. And so I came back to my space and I started just thinking about the people that I see every morning. When I'm at my space at the beach, I set up and then I look up and there's a path in front of me and people start walking in from the path, from the parking lot, from the boardwalk. And I see these hearts start to come into that space and bring their bodies, bring their hearts. And I have a workout for them. And I encourage them to move and to breathe and to grab some sunrays into their heart. And they do. And then they go off and do their lives. And I've accomplished my mission, which is to love on them in the best ways that I know how. And that's all there is. That's all there is. So today I encourage you to turn your head from over here, from all the what ifs that might go wrong, and look at what's right in front of you. Bring what you have, focus on what you have, focus on hearts, focus on people, and the rest will follow. It's impossible for you to screw it up when you're looking right there. That was my lesson. So I wrote a list of all the names of all the people that have been coming through boot camp, and I keep thinking of more and more and more and more, and I'm terrible with names. And so I'm really, really proud that I remember all these names, but there's been hundreds of people that have come to that space with their hearts and their bodies. And I got to love on them. I got to give to them. That's what I'm here for. That's my mission. That lights me up, and I get to do that. Any moment I'm not focusing on that is a stolen moment. So, yay. Happy Monday. I hope it's beautiful, beautiful, wonderful, amazing day. And I hope you set your intention to focus on what you have right in front of you and not imagine anything else.